Good morning, I'm Neva Reddy-Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 16th of February. In this update, overnight conditions have been favourable for firefighters battling Christchurch's Port Hills fire. 23 crews have spent the night dampening hotspots and strengthening the fire break. Fire and Emergency says strong southerly winds picked up at 11 last night before dying down again about 2 a.m. Newstalk ZB's Blake Benny is at the cordon and told Mike Hosking Early and Hoonhay Valley residents have been allowed back in their homes.
But still not considered contained yet and now covers 650 hectares. And in regards to homes, we now have confirmation one container-style home has been destroyed by the blaze.
Additional fire crews could be getting the call up soon to assist with the 650-hectare blaze. FEN's regional manager, Brad Mosby, says they have fire behaviour experts working round the clock to look at what's coming.
As more information comes to hand around weather and what area it'll be heading in, then we'll start to look at what type of resources we need. And if we do need to call on more resources, we certainly will do that.
And Christchurch locals have been told to call 111 if they see smoke or flames in a new area. Fire and Emergency says a change in the wind would have made smoke more noticeable across most of the city. A reduction in spending would have an effect on police services. Police Commissioner Andrew Costa has fronted at the Justice Select Committee, where he's called the coalition plan to hire 500 more police in 2 years ambitious but not impossible. He says meeting the government's 6.5% spending reduction will come with some trade-offs. Costa says if back office staff were cut, it would have a flow-on effect to the front lines.
Our services are delivered through our people. We are a people organisation, so there is a connection between those two.
Concerns state school kids will get the short end of the stick when charter schools are brought back. NZEI President Mark Potter says there's no evidence charter schools are more effective. He says when they were in place, charter school kids had, on average, 6 times the amount of spending their state school counterparts did. Potter says there would be much better ways to spend that money, like learning support. It's thought New Zealand's loss is Australia's gain when it comes to Taylor Swift's Eras tour. Swifties are heading across the ditch to see the singer at her Melbourne and Sydney shows, which kick off tonight. Swift's skipping Aotearoa on her list of tour stops. Flight Centre says booking to both cities are up 64% on this time last year. Managing Director Victoria Courtney says it's an unprecedented level of demand.
There's no doubt if she'd made it over here, there would have been a huge number of Kiwis that would have gone to see her show. So it seems like a missed opportunity for us in New Zealand.
And in sport, New Zealand are 40 for 1, chasing 267 for victory, heading into day 4 of the second cricket test against South Africa in Hamilton. 3 wins for the New Zealand track and field contingent at the Moree Plant meet in Melbourne. Sprinter Zoe Hobbs has won the 100 metres, Hamish Kerr's won the high jump, and Connor Bell has clinched a victory in the men's discus. And finally, Denzel Yedemir is the best of the Kiwi golfers after the opening round of the WebEx Players Series event in Australia's Hunter Valley. He's 2 back from the lead. I'm Neva Reddy-Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.